Okay, so I don't have a babysitter for the day. Um, First babysitter, they're having some issues, and our second babysitter is also very busy for the day. So I was messaging the different people that I'm working with for these shoots today, and the first shoot is going to be fine. So that one, essentially, Ray is going to be with me for the first shoot. I messaged the one person for the second shoot. With the environment they have set up, we decided it'd be best to go about a different way. So I'm not going to be going to the location to shoot, but they'll capture the footage that they need, and then I'll just throw it together for them really quick. The third shoot today isn't going to matter. My wife will be off work by then, so I can leave Ray home or drop her off at work. But this is one of those challenging days, trying to operate a film business while having a child. Right now, we're pretty much on several wait lists for daycare centers within our area. I'm probably going to have to touch base and just see if there's anything else out there or whatever. I'll be in prayer about that, because this kind of thing I don't like having to deal with. It's one thing to have it on some of these free projects that I'm shooting. I'm helping to establish connections and networking and everything. But as time goes on, I'm doing more professional projects. I'm not gonna have that. I'm not gonna be able to have Ray with me at all times. So hopefully and prayerfully we can get a babysitter soon. Get actual daycare soon, so that we don't have to be as concerned about babysitter issues, because they got families too. They got things going on. When it's just them, they're not always going to be feasible, which is fine. That's just life. For me, it reminds me not to get too comfortable with some of these conveniences, because they're really just a placeholder for what we really need. So today I got the vehicle packed up, got Ray dressed up for the day. It's cold outside. We're going to be shooting at Liberty Park. I didn't get to get any B-roll of anything. It was just me. I had Ray here. She was hanging out with everybody, and focus on just getting the shots that I needed. Yep, I ain't got no B-roll. This is it. You got the before and the after. That's about it. All right, just got done with the B-roll for the martial arts gym. The one thing I was really focused on, I felt like I was too focused on it, was trying to get my key light set up, because I wanted to try to get a certain cinematic look to my shots. However, it was very busy in there. There were several classes going on, and I knew that ahead of time, but the issue just kind of came about, like there wasn't a practical place for me to put my light in any of the places that wouldn't be either A, in the way, or B, just distracting. Most of the classes I was shooting at that particular time were for kids. They're a lot more distractible than some of the adults, but I couldn't stay for the adult class on this video. But as I do more content for them, I'm going to kind of find my style with them, but also just in general, find my style in capturing sort of in real time some nicer, more cinematic shots, at least as best as possible. That's what I got for the day. Only shot 2 videos instead of 3. For the one that I couldn't shoot because of having Ray, I got the owner to shoot the videos herself, and she sent me all the files, so I'm going to cut together the video that she wants for her. I have to double check to see if she wants multiple videos or just like one montage of all the things that she's talking about. So now I get to move on to a whole lot of editing. I'll say the biggest takeaway from the martial arts video is understanding how to set the right expectations. I had this whole idea of what I wanted to do and how I wanted to shoot it, but it wasn't realistic for what the environment allows and the capacity with the amount of people that were there. And what I'm learning is the importance of building my portfolio now before I can really start raising my prices, because there's a stark difference between what we as a filmmaker can visualize based on the different movies we've seen, based on other inspirations, and the reality of what we're able to accomplish based on equipment, time, just skill and effort and all of that. There's a big gap. And so what I'm having to do as I'm working on these projects is start to close that gap, get a better visualization, a better expectation based on what I know I can do, and understanding reality-wise what I'm capable of doing, so that my expectations meet my standard, it meets what I'm capable of. So I know what I'm shooting, I know what I can get, I know what I cannot get. I did not know what I cannot get today for the second video, so it was a big learning moment for me. Of course, as I do more projects with them, the expectation will begin to change as well as the reality of what I can do. But yeah, building your portfolio, very, very helpful.